What is up, guys? I am on my way to San Francisco to play a whole hour of Pokémon Sword and Shield before anyone else. Before the release date, Nintendo invited me out to go and just sit down, have a full hour of gameplay, and I get to make a video and share it with you guys. So I'm really excited, and I barely made my flight. They're boarding right now, so I'm gonna get on it. So I've arrived at the Nintendo offices, and in front of me is Pokémon Sword and Shield. I found out that I'm not playing only 60 minutes, I'm playing 90 minutes, right? Woo! I don't have words. I'm gonna update you guys after this. I'm gonna have a lot to say. The best way to start telling you about Pokémon Sword and Shield is basically telling you it is like a Breath of the Wild for Pokemon. The entire world that they've created is so beautiful. As you're running and walking, you can see the towns and the landscape in the background getting further away or closer depending on which direction you're running, and it just adds so much more to your viewing experience as you're playing the game. A really awesome part about Pokémon Sword and Shield is they have a streamlined tutorial. They're changing it up with this game, and they want it to be ease of access with items and things that you normally would get maybe later on in game, like say a fishing pole. They want to give you that stuff right at the beginning so that you can just get right into playing and catching Pokemon. When you're battling a Pokemon, instead of having to go into your item bag, you can just press X and get a Pokeball and throw it out and catch the Pokemon that you want. When running through the grass, you'll notice it's similar to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where the Pokemon are visible above the grass, but they've also made a lot of Pokemon not visible, in tradition with the old mainstream games. So you get a mix of both. All Pokemon are different, obviously, but when you're running through the grass, some will avoid you, some will charge at you. There's ways around that too. You can sneak by them without them noticing that you're lurking in the grass. There's just a whole lot in store for catching Pokemon, and I can't wait for you guys to experience it yourself. Let's talk about the new updated Pokemon Centers. They are basically your one-stop shop for everything that you need. They have a PC, the Name Rater, Move Deleter, and Move Rememberer, alongside a Pokemon Mart, all in one convenient location. One of my favorite parts about any new Pokemon game are the Pokemon boutiques. You can expect different styles in each boutique with shirts, sweaters, pants, shorts, hats, glasses, you name it, they got it. Another awesome thing that they'll have is a barbershop where you can change up your hair, your eye color, and makeup, which is nice because I love changing my in-game character's appearance constantly. Another thing you're seeing in this gameplay are Pokemon dens. They're giving off a pink glow, and when you go up to them, it'll give you watts, and watts are currency for the area that you're in. Now, one of my favorite things I found out through this hour-and-a-half gameplay was that you get camping gear from your mom. And basically, the camping gear lets you set up camp wherever you're at, and you get to make curry, just like in Breath of the Wild. You get to make and form recipes. You won't know what it's gonna be or how to make a perfect curry. You just kind of have to learn through trial and error, which I love that Pokemon's getting all cooking mama on us. Alongside being able to make food for your Pokemon, you can also heal them, which is super cool, especially if you're in a place where you're kind of far away from a Pokemon Center. And lastly, you can play with your Pokemon. So if you want to play fetch with them or give them some cuddles, make them happy, that's something you could do while you're camping. Now that about wraps up my gameplay experience. I'm not allowed to share with you the Pokemon that I saw while I was playing in-game, but I was able to use the B-roll that they sent me and kind of show you some of the new Pokemon that I met along the way. I'm so excited for Pokemon Sword and Shield. It is such a beautiful game, and it kind of ruined me. I have to wait a whole nother month to play this game after just sitting down and getting all into it. Nevertheless, I'm so grateful for the experience. So special thank you to Pokemon and Nintendo for flying me out to get a little preview of Pokemon Sword and Shield, which comes out on November 15th. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the starter I chose during my gameplay was Scorbunny. I don't know, something about that fast-footed dancing rabbit that just makes me so happy. But yeah, that has been my preview experience of playing Pokemon Sword and Shield for about an hour and a half. I just wrapped playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it is so good. It's gonna be the only game I play in November. I'm so excited. I think you guys are gonna love it.